Hello, people. Welcome to the Creator of Bricks. I have a review today. It's for the Glow in the Dark Edition Gold Label Parallax from the DC Multiverse line. This character I'm really excited about. I'm a huge Green Lantern fan, so any Green Lantern stuff I'm excited to look at. And yeah, I got this today. I pre-ordered it January 26th of this year, or 26th, and I was patiently waiting for it to come in because I missed the first Parallax that McFarlane put out. So I'm very excited to see this, or look at this. I messed around with it already a little bit because I'm impatient, so I wanted to take a look at it already. But yeah, here's the first thing we'll look at. The box for this is really nice. You get the Parallax 0 Hour Crisis in Time, Glow in the Dark Edition right there. The nice neon green text. Get the McFarlane logo at the bottom, and then authenticated limited edition 5100 pieces. Side of the box right there. You get the old 90s Green Lantern logo. I have a bunch of these comics. I'm a big fan of this time in Green Lantern. And you get the great, I believe this is from Blackest Night, Parallax artwork there. Or I believe that's from Blackest Night anyway. And you get the scan me thing. I don't know what that's for. There's the box. Very nice. It has a shoebox smell. If you ever get one of these, I don't know if all the glow in the darks have the same smell, but they all have the this one at least has a shoebox smell, and it was really nice to smell. I guess. Here's the card and the card base, which I don't really care about this at all. I could go without this really, but it's there. I have two of these already though. I have Sinestro and the Alan Scott. I have already, so that's where I got the other two from, but they're in silver. And then here's the card. I didn't check to see if this glows in the dark. I can check that by the end of the review, but there it is. I got 3,167. Darn, I didn't get one of the lower numbers. That's unfortunate. I haven't even looked at that until now, but yeah, certificate of authenticity there. Yeah, there's that. So yeah, now we'll look at the figure here. So for the figure, I was super excited about this because the first release had black hair instead of brown hair, which is not accurate to Hal Jordan's Parallax in the slightest. Hal is supposed to have the brown hair, and they got it right this time, and it looks good on him. It looks how it's supposed to, and something I love is later on in the review I'll show it to you, but how his eyes look and how the light or the glow in the dark looks on his mask and how it highlights everything is incredible in the dark. But yeah, so fun fact, this torso piece here is actually what inspired the Sinestro logo, like a Sinestro Corps logo. You see the main circle area here, and then you get the sort of the line transition here. So it goes up like that and to the side, and then up like that to the side right here. And then right here you can see the circle, so line and then the circle that goes up here. So you can kind of see it there. It's not the most obvious thing in the world, but you can kind of see it there. But yeah, fun fact about the Sinestro Corps logo is in fact inspired by the torso of Parallax. It's a lot more, or not a lot more, but it's a little more obvious with the comic design. But this is a bit more stylized, so it's not as obvious, but it's still there. But yeah, I love the head sculpt here. It's consistent with the other Hal Jordan they put out. Here's my painted up one. So it fits face-wise there with the other Hal. So there's that. In terms of articulation, he's pretty great with articulation. So you get this much up here. I mean, that's not the greatest, I guess, but you get a good amount of down. But his crunch is great. Like if I really push it here, you see how much forward you can get there. So that's pretty good. And then back, as usual, is good. You know, get good flight pose out of that. good amount like this. So you get that. Can hit the T-pose without the armor restricting it. And then something inaccurate though still is that he's got a ring. Not supposed to have a ring, but if you were going to include rings, include one on each finger, because that crazy cover of Hal Jordan with the rings. So either include a bunch on there or don't include them at all. But I think it's fine. I don't really look at it. But the elbow articulation there is good. Then you get a good mount from the wrists here. You get that much sideways, and then that way as well, right there. And then you can spin them 360 as well without restriction. And then no thigh, really. I mean, you get a little bit inward, not really outward, though, which is probably what you'd want. But splits right there. Almost a 180 there in terms of line. Then double jointed knees, great there. And then typical ball here. It does everything that you want it to, and then the toe works well. But yeah, really nice though. I love this guy. Paint is a little messy on the white parts, specifically around here. It's a little messy and could probably be better. And his glow-in-the-dark feature works well, but you gotta really blast him with light. But before I do that, I'll take a look at his accessories. So I already looked at the card and everything, the card and card stand, but here's the Green Lantern stand. I like that it's not just a generic DC Multiverse base that I have 80 billion of at this point, but yeah, it looks nice here. Yeah, it gives it a bit more personality than just being the DC Multiverse logo. And then you get the power battery, which is inaccurate, but is like an accurate shape, but the color is not accurate. But it's a glow-in-the-dark edition, plus, yeah. I would have preferred if it was metallic, but it's a glow-in-the-dark figure, so you get a pass for now. And then you get these energy balls. So yeah, you get these. You get these balls, which are actually included with the new Hal Jordan that's coming out, the Fidgetal figure, as they call it. But yeah, I'm gonna show you what it looks like in the dark. I think it looks pretty rad from what I've handled it so far. So yeah. Oh yeah, so something I forgot to mention when I was talking about accessories is I wish they would have included a smiling, grinning face, because you know, that would have been nice. And Hal Jordan has a really creepy smile as Parallax. Hell, he even has a creepy smile when he's not Parallax. So that would have been a nice inclusion to have a smiling head. I would have preferred that over the card stand. I wish that would have been included over these. But yeah, I forgot to mention that. Also, as well, a pair of gripping hands would have also been nice, since he has two fists, so he can't hold the power battery that he comes with, which he really shouldn't be coming with, but you know, yeah, I prefer having the power battery over not having it. But if you're going to include it, probably include alternate gripping hands as well. So yeah, something to mention. So yeah, I went in and really blasted him with light for a couple seconds, and here's what I got. And I just love how that looks, how it just outlines the mask looks excellent like this. I love how it looks. If I really blasted the rest of the torso, I could show you that. But there you go. So I blasted the lower legs, and it's a lot brighter. You can see it a little bit more now, and yeah, really nice glow. You gotta really blast it with light for a couple seconds though. I'm sure if you set it in the sun for like a whole day, it would be like a light was inside of him. But yeah, just look at that. Could be better though, if the knees lit up too. But you know, you win some, you lose some. But it's nice though, really nice. And then here's the accessories with the blasting. So yeah, here's the power battery too. So they look real nice. in the dark. Alright, so comparison time. So here's probably the two most important comparisons that you're going to want to do. Unfortunately, I don't have the 90s Kyle yet. I pre-ordered the Kilowog and Kyle 2-pack, so I will, and I will be reviewing that for sure, because I'm super excited getting Kilowog and the classic Kyle. It's going to be sweet. But yeah, here's these two together. They're about the same height, I would say, based on this. So that means he would scale well with another figure, which I'll show you in a second. And then here's another very important comparison. Here's Parallax with Sinestro. You know, gotta have these two, due to the Sinestro core being basically created by Parallax and Sinestro. So, well, the Parallax entity and Sinestro. But yeah, there you go. You got these two, and there they are together. And then here's another very important comparison: Hal Jordan Green Lantern to Hal Jordan Parallax. He seemed shorter, or well, not he, but Green Lantern Hal Jordan seemed shorter, but actually they seem close to the same height. Actually, he seemed a little shorter a minute ago, but I guess standing up like this, he is about the same height. So that's nice that they're about the same height wise. Super excited about the new Hal though. He really needed an upgrade. This Hal was very flawed. Like I don't know what Todd was thinking, painting the hands white and molding them in black. Like, what were you thinking, Todd? There you got chipped to all hell because of that. But yeah, there's these two together. And then I needed to adjust my setup for this one for Mongol. But here they are together, and he's still too tall for my setup. Damn. Anyway, here's these two together. One of the main reasons for Hal becoming this from the destruction of Coast City. And I wish I could compare Parallax to another figure, but they haven't made Cyborg Superman yet, so I can't compare him to him yet. So, yeah. Cyborg Superman and Mongol are very important to the destruction of Coast City. And the destruction of my setup as well. To the destruction of my blue background. But yeah, very important to the Green Lantern mythos, Mongol is. And here's another guy who's too tall for my setup. Here's Necron, the main person responsible for the Black Lantern Corps. Him and Black Hand. Waiting on a Black Hand as well. Really need Black Hand. But yeah, there's these two together. And while we're in the Blackest Night area, Parallax next to Deathstorm. So there's these two. I really do want to get the Collector's Edition Firestorm and put it next to this guy because I think it'd be cool. And I really love his appearances in Brightest Day and in Blackest Night. Really cool. I love Deathstorm a lot. So here he is with Black Lantern Superman, aka the Earth 2 Superman, Kal-El. Cal, and then just L instead of EL. And here he is with my Blackest Night Batman. I gotta do some stuff with this. But yeah, I blacked out the eyes on this one. I just wanted that. But yeah, here's these two. And then here's another big boy for comparison. Atrocitus next to Parallax here. There they are. And then here's most of the ambassadors of the Sinestro Corps together. Just in dire need of Cyborg Superman. Just really need him for this. And then for one more Lantern figure that I have, here he is with the 2-pack with Doomsday Superman. This is the Death of Superman. So here he is with them. He is of that era, so, you know, not quite the same era as Parallax, though, just a little bit before. The mullet collector's edition Superman would be closer and more accurate to that time, but this is only slightly before, so here he is. And then there he is next to the 90s Nightfall Batman. A little bit before, just like Death of Superman, they were around the same time, but this is a little bit before. And then I don't know why, but I forgot John. I forgot John Stewart because he's on my Justice League shelf. So yeah, here he is with Parallax here. Oh yeah, another Lantern I forgot because he was on my Justice League shelf. Here he is next to Alan Scott. And then here he is with the Flashpoint, Barry Allen. And then here's Parallax next to my Green Lantern power battery I made. It's a very, very amateur-made power battery, but you know, it's not the highest quality thing ever, but it does its job next to the power battery. So now I can have Parallax steal all the power from the power battery, and I can have that as an excuse why the battery goes out. Because I don't feel like fetching for batteries, but at this occasion I have batteries in that, so yeah. Let me turn the lights off. But yeah, I love how this looks too. I love the eyes just glowing like that, and you get this look. I love it. And I took some pictures earlier of him next to the power battery, but yeah, or the central power battery, sorry. But yeah, he's great like this. Yeah, that's the end of the review, and have a nice night or day whenever you're watching, and peace out. And don't get infected by a yellow alien bug. So yeah, that's the lesson of the video. So yeah, bye-bye.